Hi, my name is Chris,
I'm Trey.
and we are two-thirds of Three Guys Talk. Our third member still couldn't be here today. Life happened, so he should be here for the next video
Yeah.
for sure. Um,
So get ready to see a new face.
yeah, it's an ugly face. You're not gonna like it. It's
Yeah.
okay. He knows.
Yeah. Don't
Uh,
worry, it's perfectly fine. We understand.
we tell him all the time. So today we're gonna talk about, or tonight, whatever. Today we're gonna talk about Kaguya-sama, and we are not gonna butcher that entire name for that. It's right there. It's gonna be too hard for us to do.
If you want to pronounce it yourselves, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I tried a bunch of times, and this word right here gets me every single time. Can't do it. I don't know how it's supposed to sound. So, all right. So let's go ahead and get started. So this anime, it's about two people. This little, let's scroll down. Kaguya right here, and then Shirogane, or we're gonna call him Miyuki. We're just gonna know his first name because
Yeah.
it's a pretty difficult last name to say.
And it's easier to go with first name, so we're going with Kaguya. So might as well go with Miyuki.
Didn't even think about that. So they are student council president and vice president, and they both have extreme pride, and they both are in love with each other, but they don't want to confess it first.
Yes.
They think love is war,
Pretty
and
much.
the one who confesses is
I won't say we won't say loser, but we won't also say
it's subservient to the other one.
Yeah, there we go.
The other one will be the dominant.
There we go.
Yes. Of the couple.
Yes, of the pair.
So they spend their time trying to convince each other
to confess to each other.
Yes, they don't want to be the first ones. That's the main thing. And so they're in the student council, and they also have Chika Fujiwara down here, who is the treasurer, I believe, is what they said. Or secretary. Secretary. That's secretary? What it was. Yeah, okay. Secretary. So
I honestly didn't know her role.
I'm pretty sure it was secretary. And it's an anime about them trying to do innocent stuff to get the other one to
confess.
Yeah, like she ended up winning. Chika there ended up winning 2 movie tickets to probably a rom-com.
Yeah,
it was definitely a romance movie. And
maybe chick flick.
A chick flick. We'll go with chick flick.
Here we go.
And her mom wouldn't let her see that, so it had to have some kind of adult scenes in it. And so she was like, "If y'all want it, you can have it." And so the guy was like, "Okay, I have a free Saturday. Kaguya, do you want to?" And then he was like, "Oh crap, I can't do that."
Instantly stopped.
He was like, "If I do that, it sounds like I'm inviting her to a date."
And it already sounds like he stepped down.
Yeah, to him that is confessing his love, and he doesn't want to do that. So what ended up happening was Kaguya made up the contest that Chika won. So it was her plan to get him to invite her, and just them backpedaling on
the whole story around it.
Yeah, of not wanting to be the first it's hilarious.
Yeah,
they have some very funny moments. I believe this is actually a psychological anime too. So there you go. It's a romance, but I think the main part of it is it's a comedy.
Yeah, and the whole I think the whole psyche and comedy going together actually does work well with this, because the whole psychological games are actually pretty funny.
Yeah,
and how they show them, it's hilarious.
Yeah, they're both geniuses. So just their thought processes of what they're actually thinking, and then the amount of time that's actually going by is pretty funny. It's astounding because they're thinking like a million words a minute, a second.
Is reality is
it's like 1 second goes by.
Exactly.
So it's pretty funny to see. My favorite character though is Chica. Yeah. Honestly, right now, it's Chica.
For the first episode, yeah, she had her moment.
She is hilarious. So they're both geniuses, and she is portrayed as not.
Yeah,
she's very airheaded. And she's
airheaded.
She's the typical blonde, but she has pink hair. So
yeah. Everyone knows the pink is the new blonde.
That's orange is new black.
Exactly.
So that's how she is, and she's the happy-go-lucky. Probably everybody loves her. She loves everybody type person. But to me, I think she's actually even smarter than these two.
Really?
I think, especially with this, how this is actually looking. I didn't even notice this at first. You know, the heart string thing.
Oh, you're really not?
No, I didn't. It's not going to her hand. It's going to like a
wand.
But I think she realizes that they both like each other, and she wants them to get together.
You know what? I can see that. I could see that. I could also see that.
So I think she's trying to get close to him to make her jealous.
I wouldn't go that far as saying that. I would say she does have Kaguya's back to try and get him to confess his love. That's what I think.
But I truly think she's a genius. I bet at the end she will actually be like smarter than both of them combined. For whatever reason, that's what's going in my head right now. So
I'll be surprised if some weird mystical thing that she has convicted, like the whole anime. I would love to see that. Like she had her hands in everything. That would be awesome.
Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and start talking about these characters. How did you like Kaguya Shinomiya? That's right. I'm gonna say the names if I can. How'd you like her?
I like Kaguya. I want to say her mind games were more. I like her mind games better than I like Miyuki's mind games. The way they portray her mind games go with that. Just the whole the way they surfaced, how they made her seem like she was more deviant than I guess I won't say more deviant than she kind of gave that she looks. Go with that. She has like them innocent. I would say innocent.
No, I would say innocent. She has the innocent ability to. She has the puppy dog eyes. That's what it is.
Yes, there we go. She has the puppy dog eyes.
You see those eyes in a puppy. You're like, oh man, I want to pet that.
I'm buying you. You're getting adopted.
Yeah. So,
but I do love her mind games. Her mind games were hilarious.
I liked it, but I actually liked Miyuki's better, just because I'm a guy, so I can actually relate to that a little bit more. Yeah, so, true. But one thing that I found weird is that they like each other, but this person, Kaguya's parents, would never allow her to marry him ever.
That's true.
Because Kaguya is from like a big, like her family owns like half of Japan. We're gonna say that. That's what it seemed like when they're going through it. Super rich, and they own like 1,000 companies. So they're gonna want her to marry either someone equally as powerful or more powerful. Miyuki is just a normal person who's just really smart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought that was the same as Kaguya. He was a higher end.
He's just she calls him a commoner because
she did say that.
Like when they're talking about Kaguya and they show everything that her family owns, and then they go, oh yeah, he's here. He's really smart. He can study. And back to Kaguya. So like he has nothing for him. So her parents would never allow it, and I don't think she would be like, I'm gonna disobey them because then she gets
or she might.
I doubt it because she has that standard of living. I mean, she gets her lunch made for her and delivered to her during the lunch hour to make sure it's as fresh as possible.
Yeah, that was true.
That is something that you can't just walk away and go to a normal, 9-to-5 guy. That's something you can't give up. You'd be like, oh, I'll give up, and then like two days later, you're like
no, come
I have to cook this food. So, So this one is 12 episodes as well. I don't know. I don't think it's going to go more than one season. I don't see how they can keep that going.
I highly doubt it.
So average score is pretty high too. A little bit less than Neverland, but it's still pretty good. I mean,
especially for a pretty much rom-com psyche, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So what is this thing? It's the English name is Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Man, that is easier to say.
That is so much easier to say. Or Kaguya wants to be confessed to. The genius's war of love and brains.
Doesn't that roll off the tongue just perfectly fine?
Slapstick. There's slapstick in this. Awesome. I love it. So what was the one thing you liked about this the most? Did you like the characters? What?
I like most of the mind games. The mind games were really fun to watch.
Okay, so I'm gonna be weird and say the best thing is the eyes. This picture doesn't do it justice, especially since you can't barely see his eyes.
Yeah,
her eyes are freaking amazing. Like the fact that they can they'll be alive and then she'll get angry and then just the color drains from it and you're like, oh gosh, she's pissed. To me, I love that. I love anime eyes. I mean, they have most of the budget for a lot of the animes is actually just towards the eyes. Did you know that?
I honestly did not.
It's like I can't remember what anime it was, but 80% of the budget was just to make the eyes.
I honestly bet that looked good.
It was amazing looking.
The actual animation looked somewhat rough, but I bet the eyes looked amazing.
The eyes were good. So that was my favorite thing. So, okay, this episode's probably really short, but so yeah. Again, we're gonna keep watching these and everything. But if you weren't forced to watch it, if you weren't not forced, but if you weren't doing what we're doing now, would you still watch this?
I'll probably watch a couple episodes to see how I like it. See how they progress. If it gets funnier, I'll watch it. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with good comedy. Everyone loves comedy.
I was surprised it had as many laughs, honestly, that I actually chuckled at. Me, if I wasn't doing this, I probably wouldn't even look at this for a long time. It would probably take me a couple years before, I'm like, okay, let's watch this.
That's understandable.
Just because I'm not a big fan of the romance type thing. I watch them. I will. Just I'm guessing I was burned from Sword Art Online. Don't get me started on that. I'm gonna stop right there. That's gonna make this episode go way long. So
I can't really see. I can't really see the triggers.
But now that I actually watched it, I will definitely watch it. This was hilarious, and I will love to keep watching it. Let's see. We talked about all the characters that actually showed up. Yeah, these three haven't.
So. It's weird how they have the other one as a main, but she wasn't in the first episode.
I mean, I think this lady was, right? Wasn't that her butler or something?
I didn't even see a butler.
Well, at the end, when she was like, it was so close to him confessing his love, and it didn't work. I don't know. That may be different.
I probably was right then.
Maybe. All right. So we give it. I give it a thumbs up.
I give it a thumbs up and a half.
A thumb and a half. He's like,
can't get up there yet.
We don't know what the third guy. We don't know what he said.
Yeah.
But knowing him, he probably would.
He probably wouldn't if he was.
He wouldn't watch this.
Yeah. He probably wouldn't give this. He would an eye.
No, he would be like, "Oh, romance? Psh,
yeah.
Where's the action?
Where's the fighting?
He's a typical guy with anime.
Yeah.
So,
the big three, basically, where every big three anime for every guy is exactly the type of guy.
Yes. But so we're gonna watch it. I enjoyed it. Hopefully, for me, I want it to get crazier. If it gets crazier, I would love this. If my theory of the evil genius is actually right here, I would just It'd be perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, if she's some weird like puppet master. Perfect.
I hope she's a puppet master.
Same.
I love the word puppet and master. It's just perfect together. But yeah, so we're gonna continue watching it.
Yeah,
for sure. I think that's about it. Yeah. Yeah, we really need to figure out a way to end this better.
Yeah.
But
so we've been Three Guys Talk. I'm Trey.
Chris.
We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Later.